What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. What does the aftermath look like after the first nuclear bomb dropped in the Jeffrey Epstein unsealing of the names inside of the lawsuits alleging enormous amounts of abuse? Well, it is catastrophic for American elites and global elites and the royal family and Bill Clinton especially. Bill Clinton destroyed, along with a lot of other people, but this is the top of the Daily Mail, the most trafficked news website in the world right now, with photos of Bill Clinton right after Prince Andrew, Stephen Hawking, Kevin Spacey, Al Gore, David Copperfield, Leonardo DiCaprio among them. A-list stars, politicians, leading figures named in Epstein files, Prince Andrew, Clinton, DiCaprio's, Hawking, Carter Blanchett, among other faces in Bombshell 1,000-page document. World's worst VIP list. Right after that is a photo of Bill Clinton getting a massage from one of the Jeffrey Epstein abuse victims, from an underage girl. Bill Clinton is the key person to Epstein probe because of his close relationship with Pito and Ghislaine. Court documents claim after Epstein victim was told ex-president liked them young. You know, you'd assume that'd be a big-time headline. That'd be on the front of every single news site, that a president, two-term president in America, liked them young, according to Jeffrey Epstein, according to the world's foremost predator and pederast. But seemingly, you have to go to Fox News or the Daily Mail to actually find that out. Those were the allegations made directly against Bill Clinton in the documents. You can see them here. Check this out. Here's the documents themselves. Did Jeffrey ever talk to you about Bill Clinton? He said one time that Clinton liked them young, referring to the girls. What? Do you know if Bill Clinton was a friend of Jeffrey Epstein? I knew he had dealings with Bill Clinton. I did not know that they were friends until I read the Vanity Fair article about them going to Africa together. Bill Clinton liked them young, said one of the sex-trafficked women. So you'd assume that that would be really big news. But instead, the corporate media is playing cover-up. I mean, it's so damning, these documents, for Bill Clinton. And this is just the first trove. There are multiple troves of documents that are going to be released, and we haven't even gotten to the tapes that the FBI has. We'll get there in just a second. But this is causing places like ABC News to have panic attacks live on air saying, maybe this is why they were so desperate to depose Bill Clinton in all of this. That never happened. The Secret Service stepped in to stop it. Secret Service has not been cooperative in any of these investigations. The Secret Service knows Bill Clinton's whereabouts at all times. You cannot skip out on the Secret Service. They know where you are. You can sign a waiver. I know a member of the family who's had Secret Service. You can sign waivers to go like hunting or to go on like private trips, but you still have to tell the Secret Service exactly where you're going. They still are tracking you effectively, right? Ladies and gentlemen, ABC News having a panic attack about the Clinton revelations.
And Aaron, what have you found?
We found the reason that attorneys for one of Epstein's victims, Virginia Giuffre, wanted to depose former President Bill Clinton. We know that Clinton has been publicly associated with Epstein before. We knew that the lawyers wanted to depose Clinton as part of a lawsuit against Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's former paramour. But now we know the reason, because in these documents it says Clinton's a key person who can provide information about his close relationship with the defendant, Maxwell, and with Jeffrey Epstein. And it's this kind of reasoning that was previously redacted, and we never knew why Clinton's deposition was sought. Now we do, and this is just the first of what's coming out about these names that have been associated with Jeffrey Epstein for a long time.
So this is why they wanted Bill Clinton so badly. This is why they wanted to put Bill Clinton in the deposition chair. The corporate press is now covering up for Bill Clinton, as they have a long time ago. Now, this is an ABC News clip, and it was worth us going back into the archives and digging through an incredible clip that James O'Keefe uncovered at Project Veritas of Amy Rohrbach, one of ABC News' top anchors, saying she had Bill Clinton dead to rights with the abuse of these underage girls and Jeffrey Epstein. The executives at ABC News killed this story, and I'm showing you this older clip to show you what they're doing now, because they're now doing catch and kill once again. This is called capture and kill. They're now making excuses for Bill Clinton. these so-called feminists and so-called supporters of women are making excuses for Bill Clinton on camera and wishing away the damning documents and revelations about Bill Clinton on this island. We'll get to all of it here. Look at how long this cover-up has been going on.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us a million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story. And then Alan Dershowitz was also implicated in it because of the planes. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton. We had everything. I tried for 3 years to get it on, to no avail, and now it's all coming out, and it's like these new revelations, and I freaking had all of it. I'm so pissed right now. Like, every day I get more and more pissed because I'm just like, oh my God, what we had was unreal. Other women backing it up. Hey, yep. Brad Edwards, the attorney, 3 years ago, saying there will come a day when we will realize Jeffrey Epstein was the most prolific pedophile this country has ever known. And I had it all 3 years ago.
I had it all. By the way, just a note, you know what she didn't have? Donald Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, mentions of Donald Trump in the documents, 1,000 pages released. Did you ever do anything sexually explicit with Donald Trump? No. Did you ever see Donald Trump on Epstein's island? No. Did you ever see Donald Trump at Epstein's ranch? No. Did you ever see them together? No. Meanwhile, okay, so this is something that they don't have. Meanwhile, what they do have is pages of documents detailing Bill Clinton flying to Little St. James, hanging out with his former FBI director. Remember that, because this becomes very important, with Jeffrey Epstein. Plaintiff admits she made not allegations of illegal actions by Bill Clinton, but that Bill Clinton spent considerable amounts of time on Little St. James, U.S. Virgin Islands, and that she flew there with the president in a helicopter, piloted by Ghislaine Maxwell herself. What happened on the island? Two olive-skinned brunettes who were no older than 17, who were very innocent looking. I'm reading to you directly from the court documents. They weren't there for me. They weren't there for Jeffrey or Ghislaine because I was there to have sex with Jeffrey on the trip. Maybe Jeffrey thought that they would entertain Bill. But I saw no evidence that he was interested in them. He and Jeffrey and Ghislaine seemed to have a very good relationship. Bill was very funny. He made me laugh a few times. He and Jeffrey and Ghislaine told blokey jokes, and the brunettes listened politely and giggled after dinner. I gave Jeffrey an erotic massage. I don't remember seeing Bill again on the trip. So what do you know? What do you know? What happened? You don't. This is just one of the victims saying that Bill Clinton was being brought in to the pedophile island, having dinner with them with little girls. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Let's continue. Plaintiff's claims regarding Bill Clinton. Former FBI Director Louis Freeh submitted a report wherein he concluded that Bill Clinton did not, in fact, travel to nor was present on Little St. James Island. But how would you have known this? Because the Secret Service has not responded to records about Bill Clinton's whereabouts. They refuse to give the FOIA information because the Secret Service logs every single time. Even when, again, I know members of Donald Trump's family, when they want to go out on special trips or when they want to have privacy, they can tell the Secret Service, I want privacy. Don't follow me. And that can happen. But the Secret Service keeps notes of that and keeps notes for reasons why you are doing that. Secret Service will not give any of those notes out about Bill Clinton. So we just effectively have to, we effectively have to take their word for it, the FBI's word for it. Former FBI Director Louis Freeh named in Epstein list because he had knowledge of Bill Clinton's travel. Freeh served as FBI Director through the Clinton presidency. Oh, okay. So Bill Clinton's own FBI Director is his best backup here. Got it. Okay. Well, how about the paintings of Bill Clinton inside of Jeffrey Epstein's apartment? How about the flight logs that show that Bill Clinton was on the plane at least 27 different times? There you go. You can literally see it for yourself. The Bill Clinton and Secret Service agents there. And how about this? That Bill Clinton flew on the Lolita Express at least 26 trips and even apparently ditching Secret Service detail at least 5 of those flights. Where was he flying to? He was flying to Little St. James. Here's the island right there. And what was he doing? Well, now we know. We literally have the documents from the court. Having dinner with underage girls. That's what was going on. What happened next? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will let you decide. But these are the things that we know. These are the things that we know. The FBI knows them too. Why hasn't the FBI released its trove of documents, videotapes, CDs, hard drives that they stole from Jeffrey Epstein? Where'd they go? NBC News, by the way, that employs, I think, Chelsea Clinton, NBC News that is wholly and completely and totally an appendage, a PR appendage of Clinton World, had this to say. They were saying that Bill Clinton has not done anything wrong here. No suggestion he was involved in a crime. Well, yeah, there is. What are you talking about? These are the actual documents. Like, is it enough to be having dinner with underage girls on the foremost predators island in the world? Listen to this listen to this insufferable drivel and this insufferable cope to try and protect a predator. Bill Clinton's a predator. Just based on what we know about the allegations against a ton of other women, Bill Clinton is a predator, and now you're putting the predator on Predator Island. What do you think happened? Listen to this.
Mentioned none of this obviously suggests any wrongdoing by the former president, suggests that he was involved in a crime. It's merely talking about his connections to Epstein, something that has already, again, been out there, but he has obviously maintained his innocence and denied any wrongdoing as it relates to any abuse by people that Epstein exploited, Tom. You know, that interactions that Clinton, former President Bill Clinton, may have had with Jeffrey Epstein. She specifically asked about meals with Clinton. She says she can't recollect any meals with him. She's asked about whether he being Clinton, may have had a meal on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. She says, quote, I'm sure that he had a meal on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. So, Tom, these are the types of interactions that we expected. Much of this has already been reported in the public domain, but it's different now, of course, seeing it in a court filing. These are court files that had been redacted, kept under wraps for many years as part of that civil litigation that I mentioned, and we're going to continue pouring through to uncover what we have.
Oh, okay. So whoever this sad little apparatchik is being paid to run cover for Bill Clinton. What are the chances this person is a feminist, a so-called feminist? What are the chances this reporter is a big advocate for women's rights? What are the chances this reporter voted for Hillary Clinton? I don't know how old she is, but maybe, well, she's not old enough, I think, to vote for Bill Clinton, right? He last stood for election in 1996. But what are the chances? Yet here she is with the evidence of the accusers saying that Bill Clinton was flying to the island with little girls, and 2, the evidence of the flight logs, and 3, the evidence of Jeffrey Epstein saying that Bill Clinton liked them young, and 4, the evidence of Bill Clinton's egregious and obvious lies. And all she has to do is say, I like Bill Clinton. I like it. I like him. There's nobody, he hasn't been criminally charged, okay? Bill Clinton, the guy who says, I did not have sex with that woman. When he did, indeed, have sex with that woman. When you ask Bill Clinton about these things in public, these are the reaction you get.
Any comments on the alleged allegation of your connection with Jeffrey Epstein? No.
Well, how pissed he is. Look at how pissed Bill Clinton is. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump knew.
Bill Clinton. Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
Oh, okay. Well, Bill Clinton's going to have a lot of problems. Can you expound on that, Donald Trump?
I was not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein, and you watched people yesterday saying that I threw him out of a club. I didn't want anything to do with him. That was many, many years ago. It shows you one thing, that I have good taste, okay? Now, other people, they went all over with him. They went to his island. They went all over the place. He was very well known in Palm Beach. his island, whatever his island was, wherever it is, I was never there. Find out the people that went to the island. But Jeffrey Epstein was not somebody that I respected. I threw him out. In fact, I think the great James Patterson, who's a member of Mar-a-Lago, made a statement yesterday that many years ago I threw him out. I'm not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein.
Not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein. Now, important reminder here, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't just Bill Clinton. Prince Andrew has been brought into this. Creepy stuff about like puppets and molestation and stuff, and just creepy stuff. Some of the other people, Stephen Hawking participated in an underage orgy. Okay. Huh? All right. I mean, these are the allegations. Jeffrey Epstein obviously had these young girls, 14, 15, 18, maybe 19, very girlish. This according to the documents. David Copperfield, this is a famous magician, asked if Epstein victims were aware they were being trafficked. So why didn't David Copperfield speak up? Harvey Weinstein, of course. This photo is famous. You know this. Harvey Weinstein, of course, a degenerate. Clinton is listed 37 times. Prince Andrew, 76. Alan Dershowitz, 137 times in the documents. Various people are still left off. They're protecting other powerful people here. What conceivably reason would there be to have this redacted, given the very powerful people named? I would have to think it's someone extremely powerful, critical of the left's narrative, or otherwise they wouldn't get a redaction like this. Bill Richardson is the former governor of New Mexico and a member of the Obama administration listed in all this. The FBI confiscated Epstein's tape and has never returned them. That's right. Remember that. The FBI confiscated more than 20,000 images from CDs, hard drives, photos stored in drawers, closets, along with hundreds of logs and notes. And then they searched Jeffrey Epstein's $17 million New York home. This has been sealed since 2019. Imagine the trove of evidence against the individuals found here. Today's court case document dump pales in comparison to what the FBI has. Remember, the FBI will never investigate themselves. So you can see here, obviously, all of the hard drives, the tapes, the cassette tapes, the videos, the CDs. What are on these things? Will we ever know the truth? Also, again, the big-time Democrat donors like the Pritzker family, billionaire Pritzker family, these guys are implicated as well. Apparently, one of the Thomas Pritzker, the chief executive of Hyatt Hotels, don't ever say at Hyatt Hotels again. He's also a member of the prestigious Aspen Institute. Virginia Guffey says she slept with him once. This is of course the woman who's being sex trafficked. And a reminder, Jeffrey Epstein himself said Bill Clinton likes him young. What a despicable group of people. What a group of rats, villains that are out to protect themselves and out to protect people like Bill Clinton. They're monsters. They're liars. They're frauds. They should not be believed. And they're the scum of the earth. We are here to expose them. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay based.